What's going on out there, YouTube? Just take a quick video here of my quote unquote go-kart. This is actually a sidecar off of a vintage BMW motorcycle, and the motorcycle burned down in a garage fire. And a buddy of mine, it was his dad's garage, and a buddy of mine who knows what I do with fab work, his dad got rid of the bike, but he really didn't want to get rid of the sidecar body. So he suggested to his dad, I know this fabricator that could do something awesome with it. So I'm in the middle of turning it into a Model A hot rod body. I'm going to leave it all rusty, just like it is. Going to go Ratrod style. And already starting to work on the skeleton, the internal skeleton for the roof. You can see on the other side, I got that cardboard template up there. It's basically going to be the roof line. The only difference is where this line comes into the body. We'll probably add a radius right here for that to taper in. But otherwise, I cut the floors out. I'm gonna be making my own deck lid. It's probably gonna open backwards like this. That way you could just put your foot up on this rear tire and have a step inside here, and then you would get up and in this way, and then you could turn around and just close the lid back down, and probably have some quick release pins right here. But the original door that was on there, or trunk lid, it's actually sitting right over there, was really overly heavy, and I'm trying to lighten this thing up as much as possible. You can see the whole floor is gone already. And also, the way it was before, whenever I was sitting in it, the top of my head would actually be about here. So I actually cut the floor out and built a frame like this so that you'll sit down at this level. That's going to be all closed in. And it lowers the position of the driver so that you're looking right out this windshield and your head will be below the roof line. These are 14-inch wheels. And it's actually a 10-inch wide tire stretched onto a 7-inch wide wheel. And I did have a 420 Predator, Hemi Predator, that I had gotten for it, but once the build started to come along, I was like, nah. Like, this deserves something better. It definitely deserves more power. Looked at either doing a Harley Sportster engine, especially because the transmission's already on it. They make a lot of torque and it's air cooled, versus a sport bike engine, because then you got to deal with the radiator and cooling system and fans and all that stuff. I just finished up the suspension today. It's basically 2 trailing arms, and then it's got this cross-link bar right here that locks it in side to side. And then up front it's on some big old 5/8-inch Heims. So yeah, that's how it is so far. And looking for an engine now. I got rid of the 420 Predator. And to be honest with you, for what they cost to build and for what you get out of them, it's cheaper to just get a motorcycle engine. It's more horsepower and they're made for it. Alright guys,